Pizza. I'm back. I never really went anywhere. I just haven't been making videos for a little bit. It's cool. So today what I'm doing is I'm going to be making a pizza. And yeah, that's the whole idea. I also lost my lav mic somehow. So I'm just using this little handy recorder thing just in my pocket. Who knows how the audio will sound. My camera also does not have a flip out monitor, so I have a mirror behind my camera so I can kind of see when I'm in the shot. We out here living in 3019, I swear. So, as those of you who know me in real life know, I am vegan and gluten-free. In other words, I'm a pain. So we have this gluten-free pizza dough. It's actually delicious. It tastes like normal pizza dough. Gluten-free was not a choice. Gluten-free was an allergy. I'm also, at the same time, listening to music because my favorite band, Weezer, released a new album today. I am a big fan of the album, and that's the most of a music review you're ever going to get out of me. I really dislike music reviews. I think that they're a byproduct of a past time. I mean, back when music would come out and you would hear the most popular song on the radio, or maybe you didn't hear any of the songs on the radio when they were a niche band, a review was the only way you could decide whether you should or should not spend your actual money on the album. These days, everyone has a music streaming service, and even if you don't, the entry to listen to it is literally free. Every song is on YouTube these days. You can just go onto there and listen to it. So music reviews are basically to confirm your own feelings about the album that's already been listened to you and you already have your opinions of. It just makes no sense to me that music reviews are still a thing people care about. So this dough is great, but it doesn't spread very easily. It's a little bit more dense than normal pizza dough. So, hot tip, cornmeal. So today, I am making a pizza that most of you are going to look at and be very, very horrified. Let's get into it. So for this pizza dough, I like to set the oven to 444. There's no reason. It should be 450, but 444 is just more fun. Tofu. Is that the same framing? So the first thing you have to do to make this pizza, that's too low. The first thing you have to do to make this pizza is get your tofu. What you do next is you crumble it into crumbles. I have been producing this past semester a short film for my old school, and it's great. It's a lot of fun. It'll probably come out in like a few months, probably. A few months to a year. It's gonna be really funny. I just finished up casting. I say it wasn't just me. I had a big team of help. But I just finished up casting, and we got a great, great cast. Of the 3 main characters that I cast, only 2 of them have accepted the roles when I emailed them. But the cast is going to be great. 2 of the 3 have already accepted, and they're great. They're really good actors. But the third one is the best actor, and we really need her to really pull the whole film together. So I'm a little bit worried because, like I said, she's a good actress, and we auditioned her a couple weeks ago at this point, and I'm really hoping she didn't take another role. So, on this episode of Mikey's Train of Thought, which is the level I'm at for when it comes to making content, these earbuds that I've got, they're wireless, they're great. They're these. They're technically neck buds in that they have a wire going around the back of my neck. which is good, you know, because then I can just kind of take them out and leave them hanging on my neck. I don't have to worry about losing them as much like I lost the other pair that didn't have the wire. But the wire always seems to get pulled to one side or the other, and it really bugs me to like no end. I don't know why it bugs me so much. It really shouldn't bother me as much as it does. It just does. If it's pulled to one side, it like, I can't even focus on what I'm doing. It bugs me so much. I also have no idea if this is going to be in focus because my lens is not autofocus continuous. And the mirror method is great, except for the fact that I really cannot see myself. I can see if I'm in the frame, but I cannot see if I'm in focus. Next step after crumbling your tofu, you need garlic powder, onion flakes, salt, and turmeric. I don't have specific measurements. I just kind of eyeball whenever I cook and keep tasting it until it tastes right. It's a very savory flavor. Let's try it as a sprinkler. It's not too much garlic, not too much onion, a decent amount of salt. Salt is really what brings this all together. The salt is clumping. I hate when this happens. I know it's all going to come out at once, so I gotta be really careful. Oh. It all came out at once. That's fine. Turmeric. Need a lot of this. Turmeric is really the strongest flavor in this thing. And sometimes a little bit of oregano. Normally I don't put oregano, but it fell. So I'm taking it as a sign that I should add it. And the last and most important part, olive oil. You put just a little bit of olive oil right in there, and that makes it so that when you bake it, it makes the whole thing nice and crispy, nice and crunchy, and that's really good. Next step is just mix it all together. I usually use my hands. So what I'm listening to is the Black Album by Weezer. Only like the second half, because the first half was released as singles, and I listened to all those on repeat for a while when they first came out. So now I'm just listening to the new songs, and it's great. This album is very much electro pop, is how I would describe it. It's got a funky underbeat, with, of course, Rivers Cuomo's great vocals. Rivers Cuomo actually grew up like 2 towns over from me. Obviously, I was not born, but... So this is done. I think. I actually haven't tasted it. Perfect. So now, we put it on the pizza. And there you have it. Nice and spread out. And now, last step, put it in the oven. So I have this like cast iron pizza pan thing, which makes it take a little bit longer. When it was on an aluminum tray, like the old classic pizza pan style, you would cook it for 15 minutes. In this case, I'm going to go ahead, cook it for 18. Now, I don't know if I'm in the frame at all, but now we wait.